Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War stream, Invasions, week 11, day 3. So today we're going to be doing several invasions, probably not all of them, but a good chunk of them, as well as 6 delves, because we delayed the 3 from yesterday due to the event thingy. So now we have one just sitting on all 3 of our things, and since we delayed them, we'll still have 3 after we go in here. So like if we click this, we still will have 3 battles. So yeah, we have 6 delves to go do. Other than that, I forgot to use this at the end of yesterday's stream. We got a bunch of shards from those last several battles we did in delves. So let me go and grab all these real quick and hopefully get something good. What do we even need? I guess the 3 lower rarity troops is mainly what we need. Also, what on earth is that? 5 ranks. That is not what I want to see at all. But hopefully that brings us a little bit closer to actually getting this thing kind of upgraded. I believe we still need a few more copies of Gargoyle in the rare and everything, but we're getting there. Actually, let me double check that exactly. We need everything other than the legend to be to legendary, I believe, and then we can go and just orb them all finally. What am I looking for? I'm looking for not that. I'm looking for Hall of Guardians. So this needs to get 2 more copies. This is already done, and this is technically already done. I just need 2 more copies of Gargoyle so we save an orb. That's about it. That is pretty much it, and then we'll need more for the crypt, just ever so slightly. But that would be all of them then, as far as White Helm. Then we just have to throw a lot of orbs at it, because I think almost every single thing in this kingdom ends up needing it if we go over to White Helm right now. It should show the, not that. It should show the thing as well, yeah, the faction troops. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Really, War Cleric? Why? But we need 4 blue orbs to max this faction out, or max this kingdom out. And that should bring us to 12-star, actually. So that might be worth it for 4 blue orbs. It's 1 armor, and the best tribute in the entire game increased by 0.25% on both the percent, which is 2%, and the other factor, the tribute amount. But anyways, that's that. Let's go and Invasion, and we'll go do all of our delves. So Invasion, still pretty much at the same team we were using earlier. I may revamp soon into Mang, but I believe we're still at a lower level range that we don't need it. I just been running Silver Maiden, Dawnbringer, Diviner, and Sifu. And if you don't have Dawnbringer, just start running the Mang right now, or use what's it called, Sun and Moon instead. You wouldn't have Barrier, but it still does the same damage output. Or at least similar damage output. Okay, so board, what is this right now? We have nothing good to take. I guess we'll take the green over just so we don't accidentally cascade anything that we don't want to have happen. We just get a nice divine down and just go from there. I'm trying to make chat bigger. I can't even see it right now. Also, hello everyone. Hope all of you been doing good so far. 1 second. Chat is not wanting to respond. Or not you guys, the actual YouTube side of it. Wanting to not show me chat. Come on, YouTube. Cooperate. Oh, well, that's doing its thing. Let me move this over. And get a nice Dawnbringer item. We have almost one-shot range with this. Unfortunately, we don't have extra skull damage this week. We could go put it up if we really wanted to, but I don't know. I don't really feel like it's going to do much. We're going to go take out the AoE tower first so we don't have to deal with that thing. Get a nice Dawnbringer item to kill it. Should be enough, yeah. And then we just get a Diviner into anything. There we go. Now we can see the chat. Hello, William. Hello, Dragon Ball Z fan. Hello, Danny. Hello, Questor. Hello, M78. Hello, Marcelo. Hello, Cruz Border. Hello, Gustavo. Hello, Chad. Hello, Red Devil. And hello, everyone else. Welcome. Oh, glad you make it, Border. Let's see. Did you know that someone bought the $50 Mythic pack only to get Sacred Treasure? Yes, it has happened to several people. If that does happen to you, I guess contact support. I don't know what happened to the few people that did in the past, but I assume they'll give you a normal Mythic if you don't want that one. It's not supposed to be possible to get the Sacred Treasure from the $50 pack, to my understanding. So that did happen to you. Just contact support. I'm pretty sure they're fixing that for anyone that does contact. What do we need here? We need that to get to full mana. Problem is, Dawnbringer's blocking every single thing. So let's take that over. And another one will get it there. We'll still let him Skull Distract. I guess we'll Dawnbringer first just to get rid of his barrier. No point in really taking that skull because it's just going to do basically nothing. We'll kill that out, and then we just have to deal with that big guy who can just die out off of Dawnbringer. So now we just need to get Dawnbringer to full mana, and that'll be that. I will go cascade some mana just by destroying it, get that right up there, and dead off of the ability with plenty enough damage. Hello, Mr. Jesse, welcome. I could have bought more gargoyles yesterday. Yes, that we could have, but it would have taken us forever to use all the battles. I was also initially planning on going all the way, but then decided not to and just use 2 additional orbs because of how far the distance is to get the rare and the ultra rare up. I really wish the shop from Delves during the Tuesday faction event, as well as just all the faction events, gave a random troop from the faction, or 2 random troops from the faction, or multiple random troops from the faction, rather than just the epic. It just seems really odd that specifically the epic is what you get from it. If anything, it should be the rare, because that takes the most amount of copies, and naturally, it will always not be upgraded every single time, regardless of how lucky or unlucky you get on all of them. He will always be the last one to reach Mythic out of all of them. Okay, we'll go take the green. I wish that would have already reached full mana, but we could just get rid of his skull. I mean, get rid of his barrier with the skull. And then just convert something that's useful, like all these greens. Get all of our mana with that, Dawnbringer, and that is pretty much that. Get the kill. Off of essentially anything. You know what, let me just actually take the skull, because that will bring it in Dawnbringer range. So we can kill it right now after it does whatever. Get the thing down on it, and get a kill. And now we just throw this for a single target. So hello, Mr. Jesse. Hello, Roderick. Welcome. But yeah, the game plan is basically to go around and upgrade every single one of the factions to max at this point. We already have All-Seeing Eye. Next will be the Hall of Guardians. I don't know why I did All-Seeing Eye first, though. Didn't really make much sense, but... and then we just have to go and do the last little bit of Crypt. The biggest thing holding back Crypt, though, is more so us completing out Pure Faction than actually getting all the troops, because we're going to have all the troops pretty soon. I think we only need to throw about 600 to 800 shards at it until we have all of them pretty much. But the biggest issue that's going to arise with that is the Legend. We can't actually upgrade the Legend to Mythic until we've done Pure Faction, which is not happening anytime soon. We've managed to get to the second battle multiple times with all 4 troops, but we have yet to get past it. We would need to get something like a baby dragon fight with Dragon Soul and everything. That's the only really easy way we're going to get past that. And we haven't even had the chance to get to that yet, let alone get to that with 4 troops, because we still have to do that on the first battle and get lucky enough on the first battle to one-shot the true damage guy. And we got to finish out whatever the second battle is. And then even if we ever do get the second battle done, we then need to get lucky enough on the third battle that we instantly kill the true damage one, because if we don't, he will one-shot us every single cast. And even then, it's still not a guarantee win, but it is a pretty solid, good chance of winning at that point. We'd have to instant kill the true damage guy, and then within like 3 casts, kill the enemy's version of Lady Mirana. And if we can get that done, then we'll get it done, and it'll be completed. We'll have 1 attempt today. I don't think I'm going to be throwing more than 1 at it, because I just used a delay on it from yesterday. But yeah, we'll give it a shot, see what happens, go from there. Alright, we'll take that down. I'll just have to leave as is, go grab all these greens right here, get a nice Dawnbringer, and see what we can do from there. So move that. Which one of those is the most threatening one? Probably the Archer Tower, or whatever it's called, the Crossbow Tower thing. We'll kill that one out. First slot's about to go do its thing, but we can just Dawnbringer kill it, so we'll go do just that. Go get ourselves the mana there. Actually, at this point, we can probably just Dawnbringer kill last slot, too. Yeah, we can. So we can just go throw everything on second slot, then. And that's match. Wow, that got a lot of damage. Did we get Diviner down? We had to have. That is a lot more damage than normal. Yeah, Diviner works really good with that raid troop. You just get, or any raid troop or invasion troop, ends up getting that gigantic magic boost. It's like 10, 20 almost. So I think it's actually more towards like 12 or so. Get the exact number. Oh, it's exactly 12. There we go. But, yeah, the initial one is 12 magic, and that is a lot of magic. That is, what? At Legendary, that is 48 more damage, which is definitely a lot for 1 single extra cast. And that's against any of them, since we're up against 4 towers now. Which is also nice, because we don't need to worry about Valravens escaping now. We already saw one Valraven escape, which is annoying as always. But now it's impossible, unless we actually lose the battle. As long as we win the battle, no Valravens escaping. So that got rid of his barrier. I guess we just throw it down again and just throw a few Dawnbringers, and hopefully get a magic buff off of this thing. What do we do it here? We'll go do it on Brown. There we go, we got our magic. Nice, that was 15 extra magic. Now it's even more because she gives magic to herself as well, off her own ability. And one more Dawnbringer into him will be enough damage. So move that down, not even going to bother with that skull because it's just going to die anyways. And now we just need to get this guy to full mana, which we can't do, so let's go Dawnbringer because it's blocked by way too much mana. And anything will take it at this point, or any one of those 3 colors. And that is not enough damage. Whoops, I thought it was. Well, plan B, use this thing. And that is definitely enough damage. That is almost 200, 196. Or at least in that instance. Also, did we get any additional rewards? Yes, we did, but nothing interesting, unfortunately. Got stage 8, got stage 9, then we got 10, 11, and the 12. Seems like we're still a little bit behind, but we are 1 whole person down at the moment, which is making that a little bit more annoying. That, and we might need to go buy up to tier 5, who knows. But for now, we'll stick with what we have. Anyways, into the next one. 3 of the tower. I hate the true damage tower so much. If you're going to die to anything at the higher levels, it's normally that or the AoE tower. Tends to be the most annoying. The red-blue that hits everything, and these true damage ones that eventually one-shot you, though at this point it's going to take them like 4 shots or 3 shots or something. But still, they get really, really high damage later on. Good evening, Zeddicus. Welcome. Hello, J-Vills. Hello, Bradley. Hello, Medieval. Hello, Antonio. Oh, no problem. If you guys have any questions or anything you want me to go over, let me know. How am I in the house? The house is still pretty much normal. Again, the only thing that really happened as far as damage from the hurricane was the what's it called? The duct system underneath the house for the AC heating system, which ended up costing like a few thousand if we want to replace it, which is too much money to replace at the moment. But yeah, that was the only real big thing other than just some very minor roof damage. But I've been doing pretty good lately, and the house has been holding, so that's good. Probably moving completely in like another year or 2, but we will be fixing up the house slightly before we actually sell it, if we even sell it. Okay, we'll get Dawnbringer down. 3 HP. I should have probably checked that beforehand. There's one way to deal with that. We'd have to get 3 skulls or a Doom Skull, which at this point I think it's just worth waiting for. There's the Doom Skull. He's probably gonna take it though. Nope, he just barriers instead. Well, there's plan B as well. We can go do this off the top and try for a skull right there. And that is exactly what happened. Perfect. Okay, that solves that problem. Well, now we could also have Dawnbringered, but oh well. At least we get some free hit in there. And how much magic do you have? Not enough is how much magic you have. Do we even bother going for it? Probably not. Let's go for the kill there. He's just going to block my other troop if I go for it, so no need. If that takes skulls, it's fine. Why did I take mana? We would already had full. Should have just tried getting into alignment instead of taking the mana there. Because now we have nothing to use this on. I guess we could just do it on green and get a little bit of mana. If nothing else, it's enough to get him to full, and that's the main thing we need right here. So we can go one-shot the other guy, throw a Dawnbringer on him to get rid of his barrier, and actually no, we'll do it this way. Get rid of that barrier, get a little bit more mana, and now we just need this guy to get the full again, which will happen off of anything. And take the poke. Hello, Steve. Welcome. You got Dawnbringer and 5-star all kingdoms. Very nice. How do you decide which kingdoms to prioritize maxing now? Probably based on how many troops are within the kingdom, as well as how many troops you have from within the kingdom. But those 2 factors. Because the ones that have more troops, or the ones you specifically have more troops of, will be easier to max than others. The absolute easiest one currently, due to having the most amount of troops, is Whitehelm. So if you want to go get Whitehelm higher, it also has the best tribute in the game, so you have even more reason to go for it. But yeah, Whitehelm's currently the best kingdom you can go for, or the easiest kingdom you should go for. Well, I guess both. The best and the easiest. But yeah, Whitehelm is what I would say. Any kingdom that's currently 10 plus, or a possible 10 plus would be worth going for. And those are, at this current moment in time, Stormheim, just because it has a lot of troops. Sword's Edge, because of faction, because of Crypt. Whitehelm, because of Hall of Guardians. And that's it, because Darkstone is currently locked behind not having a hero class. So those three, White Helm, Stormheim, and the Sword's Edge are the three easiest kingdoms in the game to max. Also, you could do it based on which ones you have the mythic for as well. Then again, actually, never mind. No, you would eventually do that once there's more 10 stars in the game. But yeah, mainly just those three that I just mentioned, I would say. Just because, regardless of what point you are within the game, those are technically the three easiest, just because the sheer number of troops that are within those kingdoms. And delves make it a lot easier, because that's four relatively easy to max out troops. Any kingdom that ends up getting a delve for it. I believe Merlantis is next, if I'm not mistaken. It's also coming midway this month, in like 16 days or so. Forgot the exact date off the top of my head. But I believe it's 2 Fridays from now. Not this Friday, not next week's Friday, but the Friday after that. Okay, which one do we get rid of? I guess they're all pretty bad, so let's do that one. Go get herself the mana back up. Hopefully some magic in there. Not needed, but would be helpful. I guess we get rid of its barrier just to one-shot it, as it will be harder to kill. And let's do that. 4 HP, of course. Should probably double-check to make sure that was enough to kill. But we'll take some manas. Grab that. Diviner, you need to get mana quicker. This will not be enough damage, but if we can find a triple skull or a doom skull, it'll be enough. Or not, because we'll just do that. Okay. Plan B is hit him with a skull and get some kind of cascade. And then we just go into purple there, get all the mana we need for another hit. And what am I doing? I already have Dawnbringer. 9+ star White Helm adds up to a lot of glory over time. Oh yeah, it is a really, really high amount of glory. White Helm still has the best tribute in the entire game. That's not really changing unless they change how tributes work. There's no kingdom tribute better than White Helm's tribute. Mainly because relative to the amount of resources it gives, Glory Tribute is the best tribute out there, and White Helm is pure glory, so it's the best tribute. And Gold's the worst. Gold's the worst, Souls is the second middle ground, and Glory is the best, relative to how many you end up getting from it. Yeah, any kingdoms that have a higher higher Glory Tribute tend to be pretty nice. And White Helm just happens to have the absolute highest for it. Oh, why didn't I kill out the first slot? I guess it doesn't matter. That one was more threatening, but this guy can't do skull damage to, or at least not effectively. So we're going to just pass our turn. Hopefully this will actually help us. The 2 destroys it has. Can you click the button already? There we go. Okay, that didn't really help us, but it did help him to clear enough board that I think he may have given it to us. And yes, he did. We could do it on blue. So that works out. Go get that down. What else do we need? I guess we go and he doesn't have barrier currently. This is also not enough damage. Oh, yes, it is. Never mind. We got a magic bonus. Or we can go for 2 taps. Or we can go for 1 into the other thing. So we'll get his mana first. We'll get rid of the first slot so we don't have to deal with his skull reduction. And now we just have to find a skull. And that will be mash. Or we'll need another cast of some sort. Really, anything will kill it at this point. I'll go take our mana. That'll be full. And it doesn't directly give us anything yet. I guess we'll just do it on brown. And then from there we just get the skull. Never mind. Or the explosion got rid of it, but luckily you got full mana. Plus we have 2 kill options. Or actually 3 if you count the skull. And there we go. Which class is better? The best hero class in the game is... Did you mention a couple of them? I don't know which one you mean by that. But, like, if you're comparing a couple. But the best hero class in the game is Titan. It's very versatile. It can be used for pretty much everything in the game. And it's just really, really good. It gains extra attack. Ends up stunning out the first slot of the enemy team, which is normally their tank. Creates a brown storm at the start of battle, which is relevant because it has this. Gain barrier every single time it matches brown gems, which is an insanely good combination. It gets explosions every single time you actually turn, which gives a lot of board clear and mana accumulation. Even if you have no troops that actually do it, it allows you to do so. And it has immune to nearly everything. Not like literally everything, but it has the most immunities of any hero class, at least currently. But yeah, it's a really nice hero class. Other than that, some other good ones are Frost Mage, Rune Priest. I really underestimated Rune Priest actually when it first came out. mainly because it was like the very first one. But Frost Mage, Rune Priest, basically any hero class that can start with half mana, and Assassin are the main ones. Alright, we'll go for this. That should be enough to kill. No, it isn't anywhere near. Let's see. I was assuming that wasn't enough damage to actually kill it. Apparently it is, but okay. We'll go get Dawnbringer. Can you click already? Go get Dawnbringer, get our barrier back up. I keep forgetting, we can need barrier just from casting this too if we need to, which I haven't really been utilizing much, but we'll go do that again. There we go. Make sure we don't die. Not like it'll make much of a difference, but we'll go with that. Because even once it dies, we have our hero every single time we take a brown, gaining our barrier back as well. So we have a lot of tankiness, that's for sure. Plus we have Dawnbringer to make sure their abilities never really hit us much. So one nice thing about this game mode, you can actually tank out the enemy compared to raids where you're basically on a timer that you can never really outpace. Or you can try outpacing it, I mean, but you can't, like you can't do what we're doing right now, where we just keep gaining more and more durability and stuff like that, because he would just instant kill through your barrier and just kill everything out. Whereas in this game mode, you can basically just keep stacking until you win. This isn't going to be anywhere near enough damage. No, it is not. Plan B is just get this thing up then. It'll be a lot easier than trying to kill it with Dawnbringer, that's for sure. And dead. And if it wasn't enough, Dawnbringer would have cleared. And if that wasn't enough, we still had Diviner. Alright, we'll do this one battle, then probably head over to invasions, because we do have a lot of invasions to do. We have 6 since we didn't do yesterday's 3. And we have a little bit of everywhere as well, so we'll get to explore all around. I don't know which one we'll go to first. I guess we'll try doing the pure faction first, and just see how miserably we'll lose that, just so we can have fun winning the other ones, hopefully. We'll save probably Hall of Guardians last, just so we can gain the guarantee win there. And still somehow lose it, probably. But we'll throw that down, get a little bit of mana. Not much, but it gets the job done. Is that magic buff? No, it cleanse. I hate when she cleanses when we don't need to cleanse. Now we need her to cleanse, and she's not going to cleanse. Okay, we'll go and just throw Dawnbringer down, just in case we need those barriers. First Slot's actually looking a little bit dangerous there as far as dying. No enchants or anything on our team either. So we'll go actually use this for that. Try killing that out. Not all the way, but we can just go get Dawnbringer. So we got re-enchanted. First Slot's going to get that too. So we'll just use that to gain some durability. We don't have a draw. Yes, we do. Never mind. We're going to move that. I didn't actually need that mana, but it is a free turn. Well, I guess we got the green from it, so that's nice. We'll go for this here. Try for an extra turn off that green. And we got it. Very nice. And now we can just Diviner with it now that gave us enough mana. Off the Cascade, we'll get rid of red. And we can take that drop again. Similar to earlier, move that over, take a free skull. That's pretty much dead off anything. More like Dawnbringer, more so. Not enough damage, actually, a little bit off. If this magic buff still will be enough. But we'll go kill that one. And now we need to get a nice Dawnbringer in there. Kill out 2 of those in almost first slot. Actually, if we can get one more skull there, perfect. We can go and kill it out by doing this weird thing. And that gives him a bunch of red, but he doesn't use red anymore. So he still found full mana out of it. But we can go use first slot to go clear out his thing. His barrier. Okay, most of this board we can't use. We'll just take a red for now. Try and get this aligned, but we don't currently have it. Might still cast it even without alignment. Probably would still be worth it. I'll just take a blue for now. Go and get a... No way, all this board has none. I kind of want to do it on red, just because it looks like it'll work for the most part. I guess we'll do it on green. So we'll do that. We got a cleanse, it looks like, which we kind of needed, kind of didn't. Gonna let it do its thing right now, just because there's no point in really going for it. So we'll just go barrier up, make our durability a lot higher, and we'll use this to get rid of barrier. You know what? I should have just held that ability, took in a gem, and then used the thing to get rid of it. Oh well, yeah, it was a little bit of a waste using the Dawnbringer to get rid of his barrier. But now all we have to do is just skull him, and that is not what I meant. Oh, okay, do we have a 3 here? Yes, we do. We just kill him that way. Perfect. I almost ruined that by doing a convert. Probably still would have had a chance to do it somewheres. But, yeah. Anyways, let's go head over to Delves. Like I mentioned, we'll start with Crypts. We still have the battle delayed here. What's the middle battle? Oh! This could be the one. This is the battle I've been wanting this entire time. It is... Oh, we got this. It's Baby Dragon, Dragon Eggs, and Dragon Soul. If we can go to this battle with 4 troops, I think we can win this faction finally. So let's give it a shot, hopefully get lucky, and to see how things go. 4 times Lady Mirana. If we're going to win this delve ever, it's going to be with that middle that's currently there right now. That's the only thing we're ever going to win on. or at least the easiest chance of beating the middle battle. Of course, then we still have to deal with the final battle. But if we can get past this battle with all 4, we have a really good chance. Even if we get past this battle with with 3 of them, I think we'll still have a good chance. Biggest issue at the start of this battle is dealing with this first slot. He ends up getting a lot of purple, and we don't need to take purple. We need purple on the board, but we don't actually ever take it. And if we do, we're actually hurting ourselves because we need more purples on the board to do our boost ratio. But this is going to miss. I don't actually get my mana I need, but we get the most random extra turn ever right there. But I'm fine with that. This needs to kill him, though. If this doesn't kill him, we're in trouble. Which, oh, okay. 1 cast is fine. Though in the final battle, that will be 1 shot every time. But let's go throw this at him. Please kill. No, okay, that's a bad sign already. That's a bad sign. Very bad sign. We'll move that over. Nothing else, he might just die to normal damage, but that's a very slow way to try to kill him, that's for sure. We'll try to take all this mess. I actually want him taking skulls because it's the least threatening thing he can do, for the most part. The most threatening thing is him taking purples, actually. Purple and red. Especially red, because red stops us from getting mana, whereas purple just reduces our kill chance. I really wish this troop used purple. This needs to be like a red-purple or a blue-purple troop. Okay, good. He didn't get a kill yet. And this needs to die right now where we have problems. Okay, good. We have a chance. It's possible. We are in the possible range of winning. Still slim, but now he has to skull us like crazy. The other big issue is I need him not to stun us. Okay, good. You can keep freezing us all day. That is fine. Freeze is still annoying. Any status effect he's going to do is going to be annoying. But the least threatening one's probably freeze. Disease is mid-range, and stun is the most threatening, because then he can just one-shot us with every skull he does, pretty much. Which we obviously don't want happening. We need that skull mitigation, so stuff like that doesn't kill us. Well, those things only convert. I do need to pay attention to where they are, so he doesn't randomly get an extra turn into a bunch of other stuff. But him actually doing those abilities is helping us, not really hurting us, so that's nice. Just need to slowly keep taking our mana and be careful not to give him skulls if we can. Can't completely help that, though. It's just going to happen eventually. We're also going to have to take them ourselves eventually. Hopefully he won't take our blue here. Good. I'll need to take this in a way that doesn't give him anything, or at least a lower chance of giving him anything, or it doesn't directly give him one. So we'll take this brown. There's a location where we can give him a skull, but can't really help that. Oh, it looks like we still give him a skull off the cascade. Unfortunate. We might lose first slot, but as long as we keep 3, I think we'll be okay. Ideally, we do on all 4, though. But it doesn't look like we're going to be keeping it. He hit us with too much damage already. At least stun doesn't matter as much now, because any skull's going to kill. How much skull mitigation is that? 65%? But 65% of 130. Math, go. Let me see. 130 times 0.35. It's 45.5. It is exactly enough damage to kill us. Go figure. It is. If we had 2 more HP, or he had, I have no clue how much less attack, if we could get some extra turns, then he wouldn't kill. But right now, it's exact range for him to kill us with a skull. That's unfortunate. But we'll go move this over. Take the skull because we kind of have to. Actually, you know what? Move that. That takes itself. This thing still needs so much mana. Maybe we'll get a brown cascade randomly right there. Nope. Okay. Oh, he just hit us with a skull. But he didn't go for the kill. And he went for stun there, which this time around actually isn't as consequential because we're obviously in one-shot range right now. But yeah, we reduced his attack enough off our extra turns to get that done. We do steal attack if we're not stunned every extra turn we do. So we can lower it ever so slightly like we did. But so far we still have everything at the moment. That's probably bad to say it now because it's going to backfire any second now. Do I take the skull or do I take the... I think I actually do take the skull. We'll do this. Oh, I got to get rid of so much purple. We'll do that. And then we'll just take the skull down. He'll go convert and give us some more extra turn or kill chance. And we'll throw this on, I think, not first slot. At this point, we might as well try killing first slot with normal damage. I'm just going to try getting this guy down. Okay, we didn't get it. That really needed to hit there. Stun again, but again, that's not as important since we're in one-shot range right now. I still would prefer to freeze, but at least it's not too threatening at the moment. This skull we have to go for. He's going to do that ability again. Luckily, we cleansed all of that. What will you do now? Freeze. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Best one he can really do. No, 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 no. He refroze us after already freezing us. Good job. That definitely did nothing. We'll go and try... No point hitting you. Please kill it. Can you please instant kill? You have like a 30-something% chance with how many purple are on the board right now. Yeah, it really comes down to pure luck on if we're ever going to get this done. And right now, luck is not on our side. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, good. He didn't get a kill on any of that, somehow. We'll go take a blue. Come on, he's 2 skulls away. Move that down. Can we actually turn that? No. We'll try getting one off the top. Didn't get it. Take a skull over now. There's a couple different ways we can move this. There's way too many skulls in this area. Let's take it this way, though. That seems like the safest way to go about it. How many... What's our kill chance right now? We have a 34% chance. Can you please hit this already? There you go, finally. Okay, now we don't have to worry about his conversion things, but we still have to deal with his fact that he's, Oh! Okay. He was not smart enough to go for the skull. We're fine. Kind of fine. If I take any of that, it's trapped. You know what? I should have left that guy alive and went for this one. Because now he has that annoying convert that can randomly get us off of board control. Plus, he can skip his turn very effectively with it. We have 2 different things we could take. We could take this purple or we could take a brown. Brown would be less consequential. Purple would reduce our kill chance, but it would... But it's safer. We don't... Like, if we do this, it's going to be a high chance he gets a skull there. So we'll do that. He gives us our skull. That will kill him. And we are very close to be able to get this done without losing one. Could still die anytime, though. It's going to be really easy. All we have to do is get hit by 1 skull. But if we can bring 4 into second battle, we have a good chance. A really, really decent chance. I really wish this thing was at full mana right now. What do we need? Once we get the first one to full, we're probably just going to get both of them to full. So we'll take that down. He'll go convert, get an extra turn. That's the thing I was afraid of him doing. Luckily, it didn't actually give him anything. We'll take the red, so this is attack sum. That's going to make no difference. So we'd have to reduce his attack to 0 pretty much to be able to survive that. Actually, we need to reduce it down to, what, 12? Lower than that. We need to reduce it to, like, 10. That's not happening. We would need so many extra turns. The battle would already be over by then. Oh, nice. Okay. So we take these blues. We take that skull. And now we hit him twice with the instant kill thing. And we should be good from there. As long as he doesn't randomly get a skull. And there doesn't seem to be anything else. We have a 30% chance, 2 of them. Okay, of course you're not going to hit. Let's try that again. Come on. What is it now? We now have a 32% chance. So basically 33. Nope. Of course not. Right when we need it. Oh, that's a trap. I can't go for that. If we take that blue, he gets skull off the cascade. Actually, almost everything right now gives him a skull. Let's try doing that. Good. This was the one I didn't want to give him because that would have happened, and he would have hit us with that skull. I can't take that red. I guess we could take this blue. We could take it with a brown as well. Though, this is actually a bit safer, because there's 2 places where you could get a skull that will kill us. Plus, we need this mana anyways. Oh, and we got a skull out of it. Nice. At this point, we're just going to kill him with physical damage. But let's go see. What else do we need here? Also, good evening, Death Shade. Hello, Paul. Welcome, welcome. Let me make the chat a bit bigger. I didn't even realize it was so small. What is the new troop for this week? The new troop is a new mythic coming this Friday. It's going to be a divine counter. A little bit late, given that divines aren't as meta anymore, but still. It might be used for that. It seems a bit underwhelming from what I've seen so far of it. But still, it might be used occasionally to counter divines. I'll move that so he gets nothing. I guess we'll take this. And from there, we'll just take a red to a red. We might consider getting the other one if we surge on both of these. Okay, we did. It's tempting. It's very tempting. But I'm also tempted just to go throw it. That's a really scary blue to take. I guess we could take it over to the right, and as long as it surges, we have 2 chances to kill it. The only real big concern right here is he just randomly gets a skull and then kills first slot. Okay, good, he didn't. I have to take the skull, or we're betting on this thing instant killing. So we'll have to take the skull and hope he doesn't get one at either of those 2 locations. Good. We're just gonna have to let that cascade. No point in trying to stop him. Oh, don't. Okay, he's fine. Actually, if anything, he actually helped us there because now we have a slightly better chance. We have a 38% chance. Please, hit already. There we go, finally. Okay, we did it. We've reached battle number 2 with 4 Lady Maranas again. And now we're up against this battle. So we have a chance. At least this might be the first time we finally get to the final battle of this delve. We're probably going to die the second we get there, but we'll be able to get there. And that's the main thing that matters. Screenshot button wasn't working for a while. But, yeah, if we're going to beat any second battle, tier 4 battle in the middle here, it's going to be this battle. Because all we have to do is kill the baby dragon, then kill the baby dragon. Oddly enough, it's kind of ironic. We keep transforming everything into baby dragons, yet the strongest thing that we're going to have to fight now is a baby dragon with Lady Maranas. Because these can transform into any dragon in the game, and all of them will be dangerous. Also, he almost one-shots us just with his ability, which we'll get very, very quickly. Dragon Egg's a little bit of a threat too, but not as much as the baby dragon themselves. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe the big Dragon Eggs is the biggest threat. Dragon Soul's obviously the least effective. It could potentially give it skulls, because it clears out the entire board with explosion. But its actual damage is only 20, or even less if we kill some of the dragons. So that's not really a threat too much. It's mainly these things, like two-shotting us with skulls and their abilities is the main point of concern. But we'll see what happens. This is tied at the furthest we've ever gotten with this. Well, what do we need? I guess we take a blue to a red chance. Then again, maybe we just take the red directly because he needs a lot of red. Oh, of course he would get one. Still. I'll take the blue over. No skull for him yet. I do need to make sure I take every skull that is possible. Simply because not doing so will completely demolish us in seconds. The previous battle stats were already insanely high, and now they're only higher. And they're only going to be even higher for the next battle as well. Okay, so what do we target is the question. I'm tempted to do Dragon Eggs. I'm also tempted to do first slot right now. I think we'll try first slot. Okay. I think we'll go to Dragon's Egg. I don't even know. But, let's see. Guess we'll move that over for now. That red I cannot take. Well, I can, but he gets a skull. And let me guess, that's the only move left on the board. Yes, it is. Well, I guess we have to go for it. Oh, we didn't go for the skull. Okay, that's fine. One less thing we have to deal with. This needs to reach full mana, so we can go get rid of the egg, I guess. Oh, I don't want to have to take purple. That reduces our chance of instant killing. Skull or blue? How much damage is skull? That is enough to two-shot us is how much damage skull is, so we're not going to let him do that. Yeah, we might actually need to go get more stats for the kingdom. I didn't want to have to go and upgrade the faction even further, but it seems like if we want to go do pure faction, it might be required. Or, you know, getting like one whole entire one finished. So that yellow I can't take, so I'm pretty much forced to have to take this purple. Which I didn't want to have to do, but move that over. Take that for free. See if we have any cascade anywhere, otherwise just take a skull. Egg is still going to do nothing. He's going to take red, though, is the biggest issue here if he doesn't go for egg right now. Egg doesn't really do anything, though. It only gains 6 life. It doesn't even end up boosting based on magic. So since this other thing's so close, I'm just going to take a red and try getting this thing to full mana. It gives it a chance of getting a lot of blue, but it doesn't actually use blue. Okay, here's Dragon Soul. Dragon Soul is going to be annoying. Not in that it does a lot of damage, but in that it could potentially skull drop. And we don't have Entangle. Okay, luckily it did not skull drop. If anything, it gave us a skull drop. So move that over, move that over. And now it really comes down to... what do we let this thing do? We could try killing it right now, though the better plan is probably just take a red and then hit it a bunch of times. Okay. So skull I'm going to completely ignore and just hope this randomly kills it off of... that's actually a decent percent chance. That's a 32%. Please kill it. I want this egg down so badly as well. I don't know which one's the bigger threat. They're all such a big threat. Let's see. Obviously not the Dragon Soul. But, I probably should go for egg. Nah, I didn't get it. Celestacia, that's not as annoying as other dragons. Okay, if there's another skull, I need to make sure he doesn't get it, or else our first Marana dies. Can you please instant kill? Of course! No! Why? Of all the times for you to get a 25% chance to make a baby dragon, it has to be on the one battle where we need you not to do that. That's pretty much lose right there. Out of every bad thing that could have happened, that was it. Also, technically, Dragon Soul transforming would also be pretty bad. But yeah, I don't think we can win now. It would have to be instant kill nearly every cast at this point. That or just insane luck, which could still happen, but unlikely. I need those to not hit either of our two first slots. I need that to hit third and then fourth, or either or, vice versa. As long as it hits those two. Good. One, of course, Elamagrim. Just keep getting stronger and stronger. Actually, out of everything on his team, I should probably kill Elamagrim. That's 109 damage that can loop, which is not good. Actually, you know what? Let's kill this baby dragon, please. If you're ever going to instant kill, now's the time. That is not an instant kill. Okay, at least he didn't get a skull. There's still a 1 in 4 chance he will hit the right target, and he will hit our Lady Marana that can actually survive it. That's very unlikely, but is possible. 1 in 4 chance, go. Wow, we actually got it. Okay. So now the only issue is kill Elamagrim, kill Dragon Soul and not get a summon, and then just dodge a billion skulls until everything dies. Because these two can't really hurt us other than with skulls. Because they just have heals and converts and stuff. We still have to watch out for them, but as long as we keep taking blue and just hope Celestacia doesn't get lucky, should be okay, kind of, possibly. We do hit through barrier as well with our instant kill chance on Lady Marana, so we have that going for us too. Oops, I gotta give him a skull, don't I? No, he did not. I can take this brown, that's safe. That one is not, but luckily he takes it, not us. Okay, what do we need to move here? I guess we could try for a yellow cascade into double. That's a possibility. Other path doesn't look like he could really give us anything. So I'm going to move that over. Nothing really happens with it. He gives us a free turn. 2 different ways we could take it. I don't know which one I actually want. I guess I take it this way and then actually manually take another skull. Just so we get off explosion and get the mana we need to go do another cast. We should also make enough variation on the board that he's not going to go an extra turn on anything. Oh, he just killed our entire team. Elamagrim! Why? Why must he do that? Elamagrim just one-shot us before we get the kill. But it is the closest we've gotten. Though, based on that, we can kind of infer that if we don't upgrade this, we're probably never going to get it done. So we might have to finally cave in and go and upgrade this eventually. It'll be the one faction we'll probably max and then just leave it at there forever. If nothing else, one thing to keep in mind too is once we get this thing's horde up, it will help us with every faction event afterwards as well to make those like normal faction events a little bit quicker. Though for how much resources it costs, it's not really that good of a trade-off. But yeah, that is hard. That is so ridiculously hard. Okay, anyways, that's that. It was fun to try, if nothing else. Let's go do All-Seeing Eye now and just go right down the middle. And yeah, that should be fine to go down the middle. Just going to be running pretty standard team with a bunch of instant kills. Actually, we threw Champion of Anu up there. Mainly just so our hero doesn't die. No problem. Yeah, we got close. The only person who did it so far, the few people that did, all ended up upgrading, I believe. I don't know if anyone has actually done it at base level 100. I know it has been completed before, but I believe they did it high enough so that they would have enough stats to survive the true damage on the final battle, because we haven't even seen that yet. On the final battle, if you just have the stats that we currently have, the true damage guy, that red-purple guy, will one-shot every single time it casts, which is an issue. Yeah, we'll get around to it eventually. I think I will stop attempting it for now, though. After that battle, that was the first time we got to Dragon Battle, and if there's any battle we were going to win, it's probably that Dragon Battle, and it definitely did not go over too well, so we'll probably just not try attempting it anytime soon. We will be again, it's just, it'd make more sense to go get these 2 kingdoms maxed first, All-Seeing Eye and then Hall of Guardians. And I'm probably going to be gemming the new faction that's coming out. And then we can focus eventually on just getting Hall of Guardians then. I mean, just attempting the Crypt. And yeah, we might finally cave in and give it some upgrades. It's the only one where we really need to upgrade past the fact. Because in the current state of the game, with the current 4 troops that exist in the other factions, it is near impossible to actually complete out any other faction other than Crypt. And the only reason Crypt is possible is because you have infinite instant kill potential with the Lady Maranas. It's very random if it gets it, but when it does get it, it's a free kill that even hits through barrier. Okay, he just gave us a lot of free brown. Thanks for that. I'll take a skull, grab ourselves a... what else do we need here? I guess we'll just take that brown. And hopefully not hit last slot with this. I need that to not die too, would be great. Fine if it does. 1 HP! Well then, that works. We'll actually survive with 1 HP. See, this is why you get those extra 1 armors and everything. You never know when they will be useful. Oh no, he might kill us. No! Oh well. He almost got to live. As long as we get a summon here, it's fine. Okay, we didn't. That's a little bit concerning. As long as we get a quick kill in the final battle, it's fine. And only the very, very final 500th battle do we need to not lose anything, which is why I'm currently running with Champion of Anu. When we do the final battle, I'll switch back into using our hero in first slot. So we'll take a brown right here. I need this to hit one of the last 2 slots or we're in trouble. Okay, that's good. I have to hit the more threatening one as well. All we have to do now is just take it out to full mana, and we're pretty much in the clear. Only problem right now is there's no way to currently do that. So move that over. Take some browns down. Get this web, which will make them less threatening as well. We get our summon, so we're basically safe now. And there's really no way we lose at this point, unless it just goes absolutely crazy with skulls out of nowhere. It's still possible. We'll go for that. Get an explosion. That'll double kill. We get our summon. Okay, now we should be safe. Oh, nope. He can still one-shot us every single time. And now we're safe. There's no way he can win with just that. And there we go. But yeah, we almost have this faction maxed. Very, very close. That's what, 440? So we only have, what is that, 5 more? 6 more? Let's see, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490. Yeah, 6 more is how many we have. And half those we have right now. So by, what's today? Wednesday, right? So by Friday, we should have this faction maxed. What maxed as in we've reached the 500th battle. Obviously not maxed as in completing the pure faction. That's probably never going to happen. At least not anytime soon. Hey, we have that baby dragon team in the middle again. Oh yeah, you can go advertise your thingy, M78. Feel free. Also, hello Vangor, welcome. Revenge of the baby dragons, I know, right? That is Revenge of the Baby Dragons in that other faction. That is exactly what that was. We keep transforming them all into useless baby dragons, and all the very strong baby dragons just demolished us. Okay, we'll go get an explosion there. Go get an eye down again. Get another explosion. And let's take a brown into another eye or 2. That's going pretty smooth, this battle. Pretty much how an eye team normally goes. Not enough damage to kill it, though. What do we take here? I don't want that dying, obviously. I guess we'll Megavore into one of each, so we'll do that. We'll then throw this. And then we can throw this, and that will kill it. See, we actually killed one normally for once, instead of just eyeing them all down. And now we're up against baby dragons again, though this baby dragon battle will be way easier using a natural team. Okay, we'll take the blue, get some red, get our eye. Well, there goes Dragon Soul already. We don't even need to deal with its summon, because, well, it's already dead. Or we got rid of the trait anyways. Can you stop hitting the same one? I don't want to have to get rid of it just to not hit that. There we go. And now we'll just throw a couple Weavers down and go from there. So we'll get a Weaver, get our explosion. And I guess we go for a second Weaver. Get that down. And then we throw Eye into a third Weaver. And then we just have to transform Baby Dragon to Baby Dragon. Such the transformation. Very big transformation. It just transforms right back into the exact same troop, except even smaller. From a big baby dragon into a very, 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 very small baby dragon. Okay, we need brown. There's no brown. Their stats are very threatening. They can two-shot even through that armor reduction. Hopefully we'll hit first slot right here. Actually 3-shot, never mind. And we did not get enough mana for anything. That's not good. That is definitely not good. What do we need? I guess we'll take a red just so he doesn't for his thing. We'll take the green. We need to get something going. Get Weaver going. He did not go for Skull. This will also web him, so he's less threatening on that ability. He still gets to get rid of my brown, though, which is unfortunate. Can't stop at that aspect unless we drain him in time, which we didn't. And at this point, we're in a bit of a dilemma because he got rid of all my browns. He's going to Skull us. Yep, okay. Well, let's just hope we get a brown right here. Oh, it does look like it. Okay. So I'll take this. If this dies, it dies. Okay, it dies. And we'll go for that. That hits, that at least hits it in a way that we don't need to deal with skulls anymore. But he's about to go do that thing again, and not only does that keep getting rid of our browns, but has a lot of damage. I need to make sure he's webbed whenever he's going to try doing that again. And that thing was webbed while that happened, so he does basically nothing. We'll take brown so we can get another eye. I need second slot to go down. Once that goes down, we should be safe. Also need another Weaver. Okay, that dies just off the thingy. Unfortunately, the one thing that could still kill us is still alive, but we'll go for our explosion. He's re-webbed, so that makes him less threatening. And we just eye him, and that's match. Okay, that was almost bad. He almost double killed us. He can get a lot of damage very quick. He can, if he gets all of his mana back immediately off his ability, he can double kill anything in the game, regardless of how high their stats are, unless he had like barrier or something on them. But there we go, a little bit of everything as far as rewards. And there we go. Okay, so we still have our 3 delves left. It was basically just yesterday delves. Now we need to go and do the 3 for today. Oh, did we finally hit 2,000 on this? We should be like right on top of it. Yeah, we're right on top of it. Actually, we can get it today. We can finally go get the pet for this faction. It's the one that looks like a bush, or one of those under the sea things, whatever that thing's called. Forget, it has a proper name. I forget what it's called off the top of my head. But that thing, this thing, right there. We'll finally get this pet. I guess we'll start wearing this pet then, the iPod. Anyways, let's go and I guess we'll go do Hall of Guardians, and then we'll go get the new pet. So we're actually not using a faction here. We still have 2, as you can see. This was from yesterday. And given what happened last time we tried doing every room in this faction, I'm just going to go straight down the line. I need the faction renown more than the rewards, so we're not going to bother with anything else with that. Just go straight down the line and go from there. Don't need to bother with the rooms. We don't really need much of the drops. We mainly only need the shards. The renown and the shards are the 2 biggest things. So we'll do that. Oh, that's not going to be kill range. I forgot you have 25% reduction. And the other guy has 50%. I knew not to do it on him because of 50%, but I keep forgetting the other ones have 25% as well. Alright, we'll go get that down. Just another eye, though we don't really need it as much. Especially after that just happened. Well, actually, now we need it more, though. Now that this happened. And now we just kill it with anything. And just throw a Megavore at it. But yeah, we're not going to bother with all the side ones. We'll just go straight for the middle. Yeah, if anyone still has any other questions or anything, let me know. Also, my guild still needs 1 person too if anyone's interested and can do the requirements. We haven't been able to find one for actually like a whole week now. As far as for this lot. I haven't been advertising too much for it though. I can move that over. Go and get ourselves the... I'll take Skull. We get Weaver. Actually, Weaver would be kind of pointless until he actually needs to cast. Also, his stats are lower, so it's not even as threatening. But where's all the brown? I guess we'll do this just out of safety's sake, but he didn't even go for it now because he doesn't want to do it for no value. Now he does it for no value. Come on, Browns. I know you're there. There you go. That gives us barrier. We can now go to this. And now we're in Weaver range again. And we're pretty much just good to go from there. We'll get that down. Take a brown or 2. Keep gaining our barrier back up. Need him not to kill us would be great. Move that over. And that's the reason why you don't normally put on higher difficulty, or not higher difficulties, but you don't put it on, or you don't do every room at higher difficulties. Because you have instances like this where they just go crazy and do exactly that, where they kill your hero. Or kill partial, or some of your troops, making it harder for the rest of the delve. Which is why you don't do that. But yeah, we couldn't really help ourselves there. I don't know why, we just got a really low amount of browns this time around. But we'll go and double hit on this and then just deal with the first lot. He better stay webbed, or we could actually lose this delve at level 240. That'd be really... No way. No. I think we just lost this delve. pretty sure we just lost this delve. To, of all things, the center battle at level 240. Dark Monolith, when did you get ridiculously annoying? Okay, we got 2 Weavers. We got this. We can go Weaver spam the final battle. We got this. I have no banner set towards it, but we're going to go Web Spinner spam the final battle. This is going to be bad. At least it's an okay starting board. By okay, I mean literally okay, because it's not too over the top. Move that, move that, move that. Problem with taking that skull is we get silenced. So I'm not going to do that. I need to get a poison on them, then we can take skulls. Okay, now we can take skulls. So move that over. It is winnable. We just need Web Spinner to be a Web Spinner, and then we'll win. He doesn't actually use green, which is also handy. So don't need to worry about accidentally giving him green, because he doesn't use it. Okay, we need Web Spinner up. We need to get the double Web Spinner going. Double Web Spinner can infinitely loop if it gets lucky enough. And we definitely need that right about now, because it's the only way we're really going to win. Also, I'm still using the incorrect banner. Should switch it back to double brown. I did for the faction event earlier, and should be changing it for everything I do with delves, because it just works better. Ooh, we got a kill. Okay. We got a problem now. Only 1 Web Spinner is not as good as 2 Web Spinners. Also, if we take a skull, we get silenced now. On all of our Web Spinners, because we only have 1. Yeah, I think we lost. I am pretty sure we have lost, which is kind of to be expected after what just happened. We only had Weaver. We'll go take that. I can at least make his magic do nothing. Oh, and now we have nothing to use. At least we have immune to silence. We have that, but next time he gargoyles will be a kill. Even if we reduce his magic to 0, he has attack boost ratio, so he's just going to kill us off of that. Oh, and he has 186 attack. Actually, he already had enough attack even without that attack to be able to kill us. We're going to throw a web at him. Take a skull. See how far we can get, but it's probably just going to be a lose. Yeah, I have no clue how we managed that. But that Dark Monolith really messed us up there. Should've just went for the kill there. And trying to complete that battle out quicker. I died. There we go. Oh, well, at least we got 4 legendary ingots, if nothing else. That's not too bad of a reward. But, yep, there we go. Let's go complete out All-Seeing Eye. That'd be fun if we actually go perfect in All-Seeing Eye for all of these, and then somehow die on the level 240 battle in Hall of Guardians. Off of a tier 4, too, of all things. Like, it would make sense to die off, like, the final battle or something. But off the tier 4, that's pretty sad. Oh yeah, the next Mythic's traits and just everything about it's pretty underwhelming. It's unfortunate. They had a lot of potential for a really good Divine counter, but the current state of the troop just doesn't seem to synergize with much. And even once it does finally get good synergy within the game, it's still kind of underwhelming. Well, we'll see what happens with it. They do buff some Mythic sometimes. Very rarely, but they do get around to it occasionally. Like the most recent patch buffed 3 Mythics. Ward Breaker, technically. Skady and Scorpia, or Scorpia, I mean, all got buffed in the most recent patch. Okay, just out of safety's sake, I'm gonna go do that. Because I do not need to deal with that again. Oh, he got rid of all of our brown. I really wish that thing didn't convert away brown. Out of every single color to convert away, that is the most annoying in delves. And they might have knew that ahead of time, which is why they made it like that. I've never seen remove brown be so ridiculously overpowered. Okay, there we go. This is because it's the perfect color to get rid of for delves. Because most delve teams do require brown. Even if you're not using eye teams or mountain pusher teams, you'd still normally use brown. Because browns tend to be good frontline tanks. Okay, we'll get that down. We'll get that over. Go for another eye. Trying to get an instant kill here while we... There we go, perfect. While we still have double Megavore. And it'll just die off anything. I like how this battle went so much smoother than the one that was like twice as easy. There we go. Why can't any dragon have necromancy? Yeah, that would be really good for a Dragon Soul team. But currently no dragons have necromancy. That'd be cool if they eventually give it one. It'd be a really good early game troop and soul farming troop. Well, mainly soul farming troop, but I guess it could function for both as well. Because everyone would use it with Dragon Soul, obviously. Yeah, currently none. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't give it to, what's his name? I forget his name now. The green-purple dragon from, the green-purple anthro dragon from, Dragon's Claw. Why can I not remember his name off the top of my head? Because he's normally pretty irrelevant. If they gave that thing Necromancy, it'd actually be viable. He doesn't ever really get used for anything. It's the one that converts to blue. Why can I not remember his name? It's the one in the robes. I don't think he's called Monk something, though. He has some other name. Oh, we got the exact same useless convert. Gotta be careful. We might actually lose our thing now. Okay, we'll take another brown. Grab ourselves a green there. He could kill us. He does have the thing, and if he randomly hits that into his skull, that's definitely not good. I actually want him to take a skull here, not cast. Ooh, that is very lucky that that did not hit anything. Okay, we'll take that over, take that over. What else we need? Take the greens. Take a skull. Throw an eye down. Yeah, I'll throw another eye down. And then we can just weaver that. And now we have a proper frontline tank. Well, not really a proper frontline tank, but a frontline tank. Or we had one. And that's why it's not a proper one. It dies instantly. And now we just have to deal with that ridiculously annoying first slot that's probably going to kill our hero. Okay, there we go. Well then. This went from we were about to win to instantly losing. Good job, ellcarjen. I hate that thing so much for that exact reason. Not only does its explosion get rid of your barrier, but it can then just one-shot you with every skull it does. As so. Well, what do we do now? I guess we kill these two with ability, and then hope we randomly hit 8% chance to kill him, because anything else is not really going to kill him. We'll take this brown over. We'll take those greens. Yeah, that went from, like, about to win to instant lose. No, why? Seriously. That was like a quad kill off him. Oh, well. Well, let's try this again. Let's see what's our middle battle, although it doesn't really matter as much. Okay, that's fine. And, yeah, then we just have that annoying thing in the end again. Okay, let's try this again, and hopefully not have that happen again. Would be great. Okay, what do we need to move? We need brown. We always need brown. We never not need brown with this team. So we'll take that over. We'll do some explosions. Don't you dare get enough attack. We'll go move that, move that. Get a free kill. That'll help us speed it along. Do I drain him? I'm leaning towards a yes, because I don't want to deal with the skulls and everything. We'll do that. He's non-threatening damage, so that's good. 5 damage is not going to get anywhere. We're going to give him a skull because he does no damage, essentially. I still need a brown. We're not in kill range of anything either, so we're actually going to have to manually take that brown somewhere. He dies off a burn. That's actually a bad thing, because now we don't have something keeping us at low damage, or keeping him at low damage. Yeah, we'll take the brown. That's fine. If he hits us, he hits us. Get an eye down, get a weaver, and deal with whatever this thing does. He can still kill us with skulls, I guess, but let's just try getting an eye on him. Probably be our best bet. No extra turn chance that we could take there. I guess we could go and disable him for now, just so he doesn't cast. So we at least get to keep the browns on the board. Now we just need to try finding some. So move that over. There's some browns. He didn't deny us, so we just get that, eye him, and we win. And then we got another 2 battles. Yeah, Asha, that's his name. Thank you. Asha is the one I was referring to earlier when I was talking about that one dragon. That's the one they should have given necromancy. But you never know. Maybe they'll add one in the future. And that'd be great if it's in Dragon's Claw as well. But we'll see. I don't even know when next Dragon's Claw event is. It'd be very useful for our new account. But it's probably nowhere near anytime soon. Alright, we'll take the brown. Get another eye down. Also, I'm curious if they would make the Dragon's Claw faction troops, all dragons. Because that'd be a lot of dragons in one kingdom. It's one of the most type-focused kingdoms in the game. There's a few of them that are pretty heavy, but Dragon's Claw is one of them. And obviously it's heavy in dragons. Yeah, we'll take that down. We could actually lose this if I'm not careful. Please don't drain him. Okay, good. He drained the less useful one. Unfortunately, our convert did it on something useless, but we'll move that over. Get all of our mana out of that too, which is nice. I probably shouldn't be taking those extra turns. I need this not to die so we can go do this. So we can get the web on that guy. Also get a frontline tank out of that. So I guess if it would have died by any means, we still would have gotten that. But we'll go to this. Wish I would have hit first slot. That actually can devour our current first slot and then gain a ridiculous amount of damage. It's only 5% chance, but that's still a % chance that it could happen. Okay, good. Now it can't. And we should win from here. The only thing he can do is go crazy by instantly killing us with all of his spam, but as long as he stays webbed, he can't really do that with only 2 damage. Or he could, but it would take him a very, very long amount of time to an unrealistic amount that could have never actually really happen. Did he really just get a kill? Better get a summon off that. 75% chance. And of course we don't get it. I almost just want to do a side battle just to make sure we get a summon. Probably should. It might actually make the final battle easier, not harder. I was gonna go right into it. As long as we get the browns initially, it's not gonna matter. Problem is, no brown. That's not good. Maybe we should have won for it. Oh well. If we lose, we lose. It's only gonna be like a day later, as far as when we can get the faction done. He's gonna get that and probably kill us immediately. Okay, good. We got barrier, though then again, to him, that doesn't even matter at all that we have barrier. Him taking a skull would be great right about now. Okay, good. We got rid of his most threatening thing, though we also accidentally instantly killed it. Oh, I could have taken that for free. Ooh, okay. Luckily, we got it on that. We should be fine now. Only thing that can kill us is if he randomly gets full mana on that. That's the last thing that could possibly kill. We'll take red. I need you to not get rid of our browns somehow. There's no way I could stop it directly, though, so let's do that. And that is not extra turn for us. And now we have to be careful about yellow alignment, so just double check the board. It looks clean to me. Problem is him doing his other ability here. I don't think that's an extra turn, though, at the moment, so we're just going to throw this down for some standard damage. Worst comes to worst, we'll win with that. And now we have to deal with a billion skulls, but it's better for us just to take a brown, gain barrier, throw this down, get our convert, get that to full mana, weaver it, and should be in the clear for the most part. So we'll get that down. He does like no damage. Okay, we should be fine now. Unless he wants to do what the other guy did and triple kill us out of nowhere. But that shouldn't happen. That's still possible, though. One down. But we have barrier at the moment, and this guy doesn't have a good way of removing barrier, unlike the previous one. I'm actually going to let him have a skull, and he doesn't even go for it. Go for it. Go for it? Well, now a little late. I wanted you to take it after the brown, or I mean before the brown. We'll take this so he doesn't hit us. Take the brown, now that we have barrier, and he's dead. No way you're winning from there. And it would just kill it. Oh, that definitely could have gone better. Do we have one more delve, or was that all of them? Grab that, head back, and nope, that was our final delve, at least for today. Oh, you know what that means, though? We don't get the pet. You've got to be kidding me. No! We're at 1990. Well, tomorrow, well, we know what we're doing tomorrow. We're getting the iPod pet. All we need to do is win once out of our 3 battles we have tomorrow, and we will get the pet. We are the lowest amount of points short of getting the pet. That is unfortunate. Oh well. Anyways, let's go use our shards that we have on Hall of Guardians and do it one at a time, since we can't do it by any other means. And then we'll go do dungeons real quick. Oh, good, another gargoyle. I think we still need 2 more copies or so. Stop giving us rings in the bags. They're so useless. I almost feel like ascending my ring and bag because I almost have no need to use them on a kingdom. Let me see. Where are my things? Actually, we might use them on the newer kingdoms, now that I think about it. Or at least initially on the newer kingdoms. Let's see. I'm looking for... none of this. Actually, I guess I am looking for some of this. I'm looking for the vault. Okay, this thing we could ascend to... We can almost get it to epic. I think I might ascend it just for fun. Because when are we ever going to use coin purses? Like, the rings we might eventually need. And we can almost get that to mythic. It gives no effect, but I kind of want to just because we can. I don't know. I think I might. We're going to do it for coin purses for sure. Let's go get this upgraded. Because I don't feel like I'm ever going to use coin purses. Rings, however, I might spam them on new kingdoms. And if we spam them 5 at a time on new kingdoms, that'd be the cheapest way to really use them. And then occasionally throw them in ones. And then we'd have so many rings that it should get max quality by 100 just by using rings. So I'm probably not going to ascend that, but... and I probably shouldn't ascend these either, but we can, like, max this right now if we want. We only need 3 more of them. I feel like I will do it eventually. Just because, why not? But, it is a waste of resources, obviously. But you never know. We might consider it. Anyways, let me go do a few other things that we need to go do. Like the pet for today is I didn't even bother doing it yet. Of course, we got this thing. It's not really that relevant, but I guess we'll go complete it out real quick. What do we need? Oh, let's go to standard divines, I guess. Get in Divine Ishbala, get in a, yeah, we'll go the Infernus route. And just go Ubestead, I guess. Where's Ubestead? Get a Ubestead, get a Divine Protector. Reorder the team to be good. And, oh, it's already correct. And then we just throw a, I guess a green-blue. We start with half mana, might as well. Where's our green-blue? There it is, okay. Yeah, let's go in with that. No, Ascending Treasure has no effect on anything. All you're doing is wasting your resources by ascending them, or leveling them, or trading them. All of it is useless. The only reason I'd be doing it is because we can. And that is literally it. I know, it helps to waste your treasure cards. It makes it less tempting to waste all of your gold, which is the whole point of treasure. Yeah, I don't know how they expect you to ever complete out Pure Faction. Like, do they actually expect you to get it to, like, level 900 or something? Because if you were to do that, that costs billions of gold. Not millions, but actual billions of gold. And to put that into perspective, I think over the last 2.5 years in my guild, I've only donated about 250 million or something like that. And even to do it with the best possible artifacts, like if you only use the best 3, I think it's still around, I want to say 500,000? I actually forget the calculation on it. Someone did do it at one point. But it is an absurd amount of money, or gold. It's something for everyone to chase. I don't think you'd ever really chase for it, though. Unless they ever added something very, very important under factions where it was kind of required. But that would technically never exist. Because even if they added something like really, really good, like let's say at 20,000 faction, you get like a new mythic weapon that's like as good as Dawnbringer. Well, the next time they add a faction, you'll be easily able to get that weapon, because that would increase the amount of points you can get by about 2,100 or so, approximately, give or take a little bit. But it would greatly increase the amount of points you would have towards it. So nothing will ever truly be locked behind it. It's just, if you were to somehow get all of the factions done with pure faction at a very high level, it would just make it so you'd get some of the stuff quicker than you would otherwise. So that might be a little bit annoying, because that might eventually reach a point where something really unique comes out that we won't be able to show immediately, just because we don't have enough faction renown. Yet some people might. So it'd be a very, 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 very small portion of people. Like a ridiculously small. If that was to ever happen. Also, even though I keep going all the way, one thing that we could try doing too is trying to do the faction at a lower level during a faction event. So let's say like trying to complete it at 300 instead of what we're doing now, where we're trying to use like 4 Lady Maranas to try to complete it at level 500. We could go lower it down to about 300 and then within less attempts get it done there. It'll be 200 less points, but it'll still be like 200 more points than what we have now, because I haven't done it too far with however far we currently did it. I think we did it at like 150 currently. Yeah, we could easily bring that up to 300. Maybe even a little higher than that. Alright, we'll go get the kill there. Hello, Zeddicus, welcome! And they're considering adding even more gold sinks. That'd be awful. Though, one thing that they are also considering is adding a 5th delve troop to every delve. If they do that in the future, that's going to be interesting, because that would give more versatility to the team for every single one. It'd probably be another legend, I would assume. Or maybe another epic or something, I'm not sure. Which would replace out the current epic that would be in the shop or something. But they did mention that they might do it eventually. And if they did, that might make pure factions easier. Like, all the current factions, they're probably going to notice, like, no one's completing them. And then it's like, okay, yeah, we should probably go and make it easier. And then they'll add, like, a whole line of troops for every faction that'll make it easier. By giving it, like, some kind of instant kill or some kind of mechanic that can actually function at ridiculously high, absurd stats. That, or they would they'd specifically craft a troop for every single faction that would be the perfect counter to what the faction is. Basically as an anti-faction troop, even though it's still in the faction, for pure faction team. It should be a mythic. I don't think they would do that, mainly because it would make getting a mythic for every kingdom way too easy if they added mythic into the shards. That'd also be very frustrating, because you'd probably need like thousands upon thousands of shards per kingdom thingy. But no, they would never add a mythic to it. That would never happen. The highest it would ever be is a legend. Probably an epic. 1 to 2. Okay, we'll go and... I'll take a purple over. Take the brown. Get ourselves in furnace. And then just Ubestead it. And I just need to throw in furnace at him. And I'll just kill it out with that up. Throw in furnace. And dead. Yep, maybe not dead. But it'll die to burn next turn. Or Ubestead, that works too. And one more battle, and we get ourselves our useless little goat. There's no teams you would ever use this for. Pure, what's it called? What's this kingdom? Pan's Veil. Pure Pan's Veil is never useful. The synergy within Pan's Veil is pretty lackluster. They were planning on doing a buff to the kingdom a few months ago, but then never did. And now the kingdom's still useless. So I don't know what they're going to be doing about that, but yeah, they were going to do a Wild Folk buff, but then never did. And of course, most of Pan's Veil is Wild Folk, for the most part. The only things that really tend to get used from the kingdom is Siren and King Salinas. I believe that's it. Oh, and Silent One, it very, very occasionally. Why did I take brown? I have such a habit of taking brown every single time because of delves. This team should be taking greens and blues immediately, and then just go with the divine thingy. And then go crazy from there. Now we'll go target King Salinas so he goes down with our next Ubestedt. That was supposed to give us full Ubestedt. We'll go to that. We need this to die off of Infernus now, which is going to be in the way of our Ubestedt. Red to red. Can we take you? We'll try. Nope, didn't get it. I'll throw this down. Hopefully get full mana. Already got full mana. Throw this down and then just Ubestedt. And I'll double kill for us. Don't you dare kill it. Good. He could have. He had every chance to go kill it right there. If he would have hit Infernus, that would have been very annoying. Because we'd be stuck with, like, no damages for the most part. There we go. We get one more Billy Kid. Barely any, but now we only need 10 more. Okay, that's that. Let's go do dungeons real quick. And that is pretty much that. So if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Yeah, Delve Loot can be very, very annoying. As far as how many you sometimes have to open in order to finally get something that you need. Let's see. How tall am I? I am 6 foot. Around 6 foot. I actually don't know for sure because I don't normally measure myself that much. But yeah, it is about 6 foot, give or take about an inch or so. Probably more so downwards than upwards. Now throw that down, get a kill. Don't need anything else there. And just have to wipe it out 2 more times. Get a good firebomb in there. Get that. And I need a green or a brown off that. Oh wait, I forgot we aren't using our hero, so we don't get the explosion. I'm so used to just having that explosion. That explosion every single time we actually turn off a yellow. I mean, every single time we actually turn at all, explodes a yellow. He's expecting that to kill, apparently not. Okay. Plan B is just get another Infernus. I mean, another Sunbird. And go from there. So we'll let him do his thing. That is not the one I wanted you to convert with. I was hoping he would have used the other guy, but oh well. We'll go and, did we let him have a skull? He can actually kill us if I do. So I guess we'll have to take one. Once we get Sunbird, it's over. And there we go. Oh wait, actually, no, it won't be. Because we don't have enough stats yet. Because he just destroyed all of our stats, but now we can do that, get our Sunbird right back to normal. And there we go. And then just one more battle. How's the $5 weapon pack this week? Which weapon is it? I'll go double check. I didn't actually bother checking it. I normally don't because I already have all of them. But I'll go see if it's any good. Let's see. What's the event this week? It is... Oh, that's bad. I can't even remember what it is. I know it's... Oh, it's... I know what it is. It's that one that creates red and yellow, isn't it? It looks like a little, like, U shape. It's like that Japanese, Chinese-looking thingy. From Shentang. But yeah, it's that thing that creates 2 colors. I wouldn't really bother with it. There isn't much use for it, and I don't recall the perks being too good. Whatever they were. Is he really going to Elmagrim kill us off a loop? I think he is. He sure tried to, that's for sure. Okay, I have to take that skull if we want first slot to live. Actually, there is plan B. We could do this. Never thought we'd actually need a cast Forest Guardian, but apparently so. Move that over, move that over, move that over. And then we can just go and Sunbird into Scatter. And that Scatter should actually be enough to kill. Nope, never mind. Okay. Well, one Sunbird will do it. Not that big a deal. Even if it gets damaged, it's going to be enough. We should really just use a real team. I don't know why I still had that set. But I did, and that's why we ran with it. It's obviously supposed to be used in Explorer, not so much for that, but... Anyways, that's that. Tomorrow, we'll be going over the hero class for Oracle, as well as finally getting the new pet. There is almost no way we're not going to get this pet. We'd have to fail all 3 delves tomorrow, completely, 100%, in order to not get the pet tomorrow, so we should be able to get that pet. So that'd be nice. So that would have been made more sense if we got the pet on the pet day, but oh well. We'll have the pet tomorrow during the Oracle. I'm not going to even bother switching to Oracle. It's pretty bad. It's only really good with Centaurs. The actual event should be okay because you have a lot of options to choose from. Using Stargazer into anything would be pretty good. Mang plus Stargazer would be absurd amount of damage as well, which would be kind of funny. But you can also use like Orion one-shots and stuff like that. Definitely not a lack of options from Centaurs, pure Centaurs from that kingdom. Almost the entire kingdom Centaur, so it works out nicely. You have Herdmaster 2 for cleanse and mana generation and stuff like that. But yeah, it should be a pretty easy class event, so if you want to get it completed, we might actually go and do it just for the sake of getting it to the orb. I'm not sure yet, but because we still need leveling on it. I think we only have it, I don't think we have it maxed yet. Pretty sure we didn't. Should be like level, actually if I'm not mistaken, it should be my lowest level hero class. I recall not ever bothering leveling it. Oh yeah, you know what, maybe we will go to the class event for it. It's only level 23 right now. Out of every hero class in the entire game, I have it the least leveled of any. So, yeah, I guess we'll consider it. We'll definitely consider it. But there's really no need to ever bring it out, so I don't know. But anyways, guys, thank you. Oh, wait, let me go over that weapon real quick. I'm pretty sure it's the one I was thinking of, but let me just double check before we end it out. Oh, yeah, this is the exact weapon I thought it was. It's this festival thingy. Creates 15 red and green gems, and then enchant 2 random allies. For 14 mana cost, it's not that good. It doesn't mana generate its own mana. And the perks it has, I recall, were not that good either. Actually, what are its perks? Let me go show it real quick. Let's see if the troop menu will ever load. But yeah, I wouldn't really bother with this. You might want to get it for completionist purposes. but that's the only reason you'd get it. You would never actually use this weapon. Explode a yellow. Given that it double creates things, that's not too good. Gain enchant, that's fine, though it does enchant 2 allies, and I believe you can double enchant yourself, which would be kind of fail. Gain 2 to a random skill, that's not really too useful, because it doesn't even boost based on magic. And then create a yellow, which is a little bit useful because it does create... Oh, no, it doesn't. Wait, this thing creates red and green, yet it has a +1 yellow. Okay, yeah, this thing is useless. Don't bother. That's a really weird combination of things to have. Don't forget the code. Oh, yeah, we'll give out a code. My bad. We'll give out a code real quick. I don't see why not. Let me go into the code section. We are low on codes, and Salty still didn't give me more yet, though. We have enough till Saturday, the end of Saturday, for the nightly stream. We're going to run out on Sunday if she doesn't give us more. But let's go with the code right here. Double check to make sure it works. Let's see. Put this in here. Boom, boom, boom. Put that there. Put that there. Backspace. Click. And the answer is it does indeed work. Let's go claim it on the other account real quick. Go on there. Boom. Backspace again. And put this over in the bar. Put that right there. Space. Copy the entire thing. And put this into chats, wherever that is. Yeah, there's the redeem code, guys. If you guys want to go use it, gemsofwar.com or in the game code section. Also, anyone watching after the fact who bothered to watch through the entire stream, given that we're giving it out right at the end of the stream, the code will probably still be working. So that's going to be kind of nice. So yeah, if you're watching this after the fact, or if you scrolled all the way to the end of the video for whatever reason, that code will hopefully still work until like 12 hours from now, possibly. We'll see. But obviously right now it definitely will. So if you're here right now watching, go use that. Question, after achieving Dawnbringer, is it worth getting any more Ra's? For the most part, probably no. It depends how far you've gotten on leveling everything in the game. But after Dawnbringer, unless they start adding more Dawnbringers again, or, you know, more Dawnbringer-like weapons, which they might be doing, then no, you probably wouldn't. But the problem is, they might start doing that. There's been no confirmation on that, but they have mentioned it in the past. And if they do start doing it, they're going to likely do it every few months like they mentioned in the past. And that's a lot of souls to have to keep throwing, 1.3 million every few months. That's actually quicker than the rate that we even get souls at the moment because we don't ever soul farm. But that could start burning through them pretty quick. But no, for the most part, I wouldn't really bother with a second Farish Ra after you already have Dawnbringer. It's really effective beforehand, but once you already have it, you're better off just sticking in Arena using Dawnbringer, or simply using some kind of PvP team with a Farish Ra, or just using your standard soul farming team without the second Farish Ra, or the third Farish Ra. But yeah, I'd say it'd be more effective going for better troops, like Infernus, Wardbreaker, Megavore, you know, things that are used in Delves and Guild Wars and other places within the game. Let's see. But yeah, I would not really bother with a second Farish Ra at that point. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow night to go over the... Well, I'll probably be doing a video for it too. But to go over the class event, we'll do a video on it at some point tomorrow. We'll cover it a little bit more during the nightly stream. And we'll finally get the pet for the second faction of All Seeing Eye. Oh, one other thing before we end real quick. Something happened off stream that it was really nice. We got this pet, the Flutter. I got this, I forget when we got this. I believe it was yesterday at some point. Forget when. But it wasn't on stream. But yeah, Flutter. We finally got this little guy. So now we're only missing 2 troops. And they're both faction. iPod will have tomorrow. And Tiny Dancer will have eventually. It'll be a while before we have Tiny Dancer. Probably like another 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It's actually, I think we're going to get the next faction's pet before we get Tiny Dancer, oddly enough. It's going to be like the last pet we get. But yeah, iPod. I mean, these 2 are the only last 2 we have. And we'll have that tomorrow. So we almost got all the pets again, finally. It took a while, but we're almost back to that point. What does the Moth do? It's just extra yellow mastery. +5 yellow and then goes all the way to +10 once fully maxed. It's not really that good, but it's a little bit extra surge chance. By like a 0.001% chance or something like that whenever we take a 3. Have I logged into 4.0 in the past week? Yeah, we just used it the other night. Like 2 days ago or 3 days ago, whatever it was. And I do try to keep tabs on it occasionally to claim its resources, just so we are actually still claiming something on it. Just so the account is progressing, even if we're not specifically playing on it. But anyways, guys, I'm going to see you all later. As I mentioned, we'll be back same time as always tomorrow, 1.5 hours prior to now tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same time as always. I'll go over the class event and other various stuff. And this Friday and all next weekend, we'll have the new Mythic coming in, which is a little bit underwhelming, but still, it's a new Mythic nonetheless. And we'll have a Treasure Gnome event, which will be able to grind a lot of free resources. This weekend is the best time ever to be farming resources of any kind. So, yeah, if you have time this weekend, I would highly advise doing that. Because, well, you get a lot of free resources for doing what you'd already be doing, like PvP, Explore, and other stuff like that. The only really annoying thing, though, which I should probably go do right now, or actually probably sometime tomorrow, if we're even going to bother doing it at all, is the treasure event. So do keep tabs on that. If you want to get the treasure event done, you might want to do it now, because it wouldn't make much sense to do it during the Gnome weekend, because the Gnome weekend would give you more resources than doing this. So, yeah. If you want to go do the event this week, make sure to do it before Friday. So basically tomorrow. Between now and the end of tomorrow, you'd want to get all of this done, or at least as far as you want to get done. Because it wouldn't make much sense to do it after the Gnome event is around. Anyways, guys, thank you all for coming down. I'll see you all later. And goodbye, everyone.